Just waiting till some of y'all into the building. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good Sunday. It's currently 6:41 p.m. here in Philadelphia, PA. Come on in, come on in, come on in, y'all. I just want to see how these impromptu lives go. Let's see if y'all want to check in with me. So, today we're going to be doing a live garden tour. I haven't been able to show y'all my actual garden in a while to let y'all know how things are coming along in terms of my grapevine, my tomatoes, and so on and so forth. I have a good number of pollinating flowers in my garden, fruits and veggies growing in my garden, and I'm actually just kind of managing my winter harvest or my winter crops that I have in the ground right now, like my garden greens, squash, zucchini, and things like, well, not necessarily zucchini, but squash. So those are the things that I have in there right now. So I want to take y'all on a quick garden tour to show y'all what's going on. And let me show y'all how I come out every day. Oh, where'd the baby go? So of course, this is how I come out to my front door. I got all my kids out here. There's Mr. Big Guy, the closest to me. There's Big Mama, the second step down. There's her son in the all black set on the third step. And that's also her daughter right there on the landing. Now her baby is somewhere around here. He was just over here on the steps. I don't know where he is. He might be in the garden. But I'm going to show him to y'all soon, because once I go down in the garden, you'll be able to see him. But I wanted to show y'all some of the updates. Oh, there he is. Let me see if I can show him. Y'all see him down there playing? Let me see if I can zoom in. He about to come out. See him down there playing in that little hole? That's her son. Here he comes. There he goes. Oops. So I made sure to have on my bug spray, because these mosquitoes is out here. But I'm going to show y'all a couple of things that's going on. Show y'all how nature is interacting. He's just waiting for me to feed them, even though they already been eating. But I just want to show y'all kind of what's going on in my garden. So this is my grapevine, and I'm going to show y'all how it's growing. If y'all don't want to have a grapevine growing right into the ground, because once grapevines take root, they are hard to get out of the soil. So this was gifted to our organization years ago. I think it was at least about 4 years ago, and it came in that potted plant, or the potted planter right there. So to avoid putting it all the way in my ground and not being able to get it back up, I just left it in the pot and just let the roots grow through the pot down to the ground. And as y'all can see, that hasn't affected it at all, because this is my grapevine. And I'm going to show y'all as many grapes as I possibly can that have been grown over the years. And these don't get harvested until about, I say, early fall. So these will be a while before I can harvest them. Now, if y'all see all those little black spots and dark soot, that is the product of these little buggers, these spotted lanternflies. And what happens is, when they spray out that liquid all over the branches, all over the leaves, it can cover them up, and they can't get the sunlight, and eventually things can die off. Now that's why they've been saying, oh, if you see them, be mindful of them, kill them, kill them, kill them. They can be harmful. But for the most part, I've found over the years now that we've been having them, they have not been killing off our trees. They have not been killing off our fruit vines. And as you can see, my grapes are doing fine, and they'll be ready to harvest come fall. And I'm going to show y'all what it looks like in the front of my getting the yard. But that's that. I have some lemon balm growing in my yard, but I transplanted it out so I can start giving it to you guys. If anybody wants any lemon balm that they can plant in their own garden, I've been potting it up so I can give it to y'all. And that way you can have some fresh lemon balm grown in your garden. Well, let's go on through. And again, there are those babies patiently waiting for me to give them something, and the little baby in the background playing. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. But let's go on in and see. So, let me show y'all. So today, what I've been doing, I've been going around just trying to clean up the yard, like I said, getting it ready for this fall and winter season. And, hold on. If y'all saw from my shorts that I uploaded last night, I had some hornworms in my yard, so I wanted to come out here and see if I had any more in my yard. And lo and behold, I did have one more hornworm in my yard, tearing up my tomato plant. So I came out here, cleaned up all those low branches there to get rid of all the dead leaves and all the things that are creating, or that were preventing, really, where's the drought? I can't tell you how many times I've had neighbors come out like, hey, if you're trying to grow, the kitties think you did a lot with. Yeah, you can do a lot with a little bit of space. You don't need acres and acres of land, even though that would be a lot helpful, but you don't need a lot. And I'm gonna show y'all my grapevine. This is the way it looks in the front. And you see how it's just created a huge cloak right in front of my bay window. So I don't even have to worry about having curtains up at night, because these cover my window even at night. Now I do have curtains up, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't need to. But that's the front of the grapevine. That's how y'all see how well it's growing and how those lantern flies aren't really affecting it. But my tomatoes are really starting to come in. So I came out, I did a harvest. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like in a little bit. In here, I have some squash growing right there. I have, as usual, I actually planted some Thai basil. See those leaves right there? That's Thai basil. You always want to grow those to keep certain pests out that affect your tomato plants, but I always grow them in succession with the tomatoes. So I have that Thai basil in there. I have some dinosaur kale growing in there as well. What else do I have? I have some chilies growing in there, but that chili pepper is still a little small. I'll show you my Thai chilies I have in another pot that I have on the steps. But that's all growing in this space right here. Oh, and there's a watermelon. It was growing better, but the cats got in here. That's why I have it all protected, because the cats got in there and tore up all my watermelon. But yeah, that's watermelon growing in there as well. Those were the lilies that were growing. There's a dahlia growing right there in the front. Again, that's that potted grapevine. And then right here, this big baby here in the front, this is my green sage. All right, my green sage. I cut it down. It was at least above, it was at least above the railing at one point in time, but I cut it down. Even though I cut it down, as you can see, it grows back like none other, and you can just keep harvesting and harvesting and harvesting and harvesting. Now, one thing to know, that this is green sage, y'all. This is green sage. Do not mistake this with white sage and then dry this out and take it in your house and try to burn it. Green sage is toxic to burn. It is not good for your health. So you do not want to dry this out, hang it in your house, and then dry it like you do with white sage. So what's going on, Dad? My dad is in the building. But yeah, you do not want to burn green sage, white sage only. There is my lemon balm that I told you is growing in my yard. I have some there, and that's the lemon balm when it goes to flower. So those are all the flowers that are growing along with it. Here's my hydrangea, of course. But yeah, there's more lemon balm. And then this is my good old compost. That good old compost that's been breaking down and doing well. I will be doing a live video soon, in about a week or so, to show y'all how to do compost. So if anybody's interested in learning how to do your own compost at home, please comment below in the chat, and I will try to keep you posted. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, that way when I do go live and I do my compost, y'all be able to get notifications when it's uploaded. But let me see, what else do I have in here? My mint is not doing too well because I have it in the pot and it's struggling a little bit. But what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna cut down these flowers here. I'm gonna collect my seeds from these flowers, and then I'm gonna cut down. Let me get on out of here so y'all can see a little better. That's my mint. As y'all can see, my mint is struggling. Sorry, little buddy. I didn't mean to scare you. Hold on. Alright. I hope I ain't knocked down no thorn. So, those flowers that are straight ahead, I'ma cut those down for the winter. And as y'all can see how much air I opened up that plant. Now that I've cut down all those branches, all that air can just come right on through to those tomatoes and they'll continue to grow and be fine. You want the air to flow through your tomato plant because that's what causes a lot of disease in tomatoes. They're pretty resilient, but they can get blight. They can get blight, they can get all types of fungus on them. And a lot of times that comes from overwatering them and not allowing for airflow. So you want to trim down all those branches, allow that airflow to go through, and it'll be perfectly fine. Just watch your plant for those hornworms. But this is my mint. It's not doing too well because it's in a pot and I haven't been watering it, so that's my own fault. I got another pot of it right here. So that's more mint. Then I'm gonna take y'all up on my step. Let me see, I'm gonna turn y'all around. Yeah, turn y'all around this way first. So let me take y'all on up here. Now this is my potted plant. And this right here is where I'm growing my Thai chilies. Let me get a little closer so you can see. These are my Thai chili. Y'all see all those little bad boys growing? They are small, y'all, but they pack a punch. Those Thai chili pack a serious punch. So even though they're little, they grow in abundance, and just a little goes a long way, and it will heat a meal right on up. So definitely I have those right in this potted plant. And always remember, you can get these seeds off of my website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. Go right on my website. And you can also go on Facebook Marketplace. I also have all of my seeds and items in my store, but this is my Thai chili. But I have all my seeds that you can purchase online at MikeTheUniversalArtist.com, or go on Facebook Marketplace and look me up. But yeah, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. And this, let me go on the other side so you can see. These are my seeds as well. These are my snapdragons. I have snapdragon seeds as well. I grew these from seeds, and this is how well it's doing. I have more of it that's gonna come on in. But yeah, these are my snapdragons. Look at that pretty color on them. And that's how they grow. I hope, let me see. Hope y'all getting the real view of it. But yeah, these are my snapdragons. I have these on my store online, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. So you can get these as well. But then these, like I said, are my little Thai chilies. Small, but they pack a lot of punch. A lot of punch. And they're really, really good. You can put these in salsa and chili and stir fry, whatever you want. But Thai chilies are good for all of that. And I have them growing right here in the pot. As you can see, they're doing well. To keep that moisture in, I have peat moss on the top of the soil to keep that moisture in. But yeah, those are my Thai. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Those are my Thai chili. Now let me take a look at this, Luna. Look at you all up in my life. You know, you just all up in my world. What are you doing, buddy? You gonna get him? He just all up in my business. You gonna get him, Mom? Go get him. What these babies doing out here? As y'all can see, this is what I was cleaning up. I had some collards that I think I showed y'all that as well. Those collard greens that I went to seed. I finally took them out so I can make way for my squash and more collards. But I've been cleaning up the yard and getting it all ready. They over there acting like fools. Those are my sedums. They're starting to finally flower. But this is the time of year when sedums flower anyway. But these are my sedums. They're growing. These actually have medicinal value as well. So they're not just a pretty flower in your yard. They actually have medicinal value. And if you're enjoying this live, y'all, share this live. Subscribe to the channel. Like. If you have any questions for me about the garden, you have any gardening questions in general, drop them in the chat. Check out my website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. But yeah, this is how the collard greens look. So I'm going to take this out of here. They went to seed. They started coming back. I harvest them. I give some out to my neighbors. Taking some inside as well to freeze. And those are my collards. But I'm going to take this out and clear this space. And I'm going to get rid of all of these seeds from my lemon balm. Like I said, these are the lemon balm pods after they've gone to flowering. So I'm gonna cut these down, and guess what? If you cut these down, you'll have all new lemon balm come right behind it, and it'll just keep coming back and coming back and coming back until it goes dormant over the winter. There's my green sage. Y'all see how much is growing out in front of my yard? Ooh, let me see. Get y'all a better picture of it. No, the lighting. But that's my green sage growing. These are my cherry tomatoes growing. Those will be ready to harvest. I know they look ready now, but in reality, they still have like a little green blush to them. So I'll be harvesting those in another couple of days. But look at these tomatoes, y'all. They are just living their best life. And as you can see, I don't have a lot of space. I don't use a lot of space. Now, granted, I do farming, so I know how to farm on an acre or so, but you just use a little bit of space and you can get a lot out of your garden. And I have a lot going on here. Uh-oh. I think mama's with her babies. I ain't gonna go over there because I don't want her to know. I know they're there. I'll try to go in the yard and see if I can hear them. I think she went in there to feed them, but yeah. I'm planting more collard greens and squash there. And then there's my squash and tomatoes in there. So this is my garden, y'all. Got my pollinator flowers going on. They coming back. Got my strawberry plants in my pots. And then there's that little bugger. That little baby. Y'all see that little man? Hey, little man. He the one that y'all be seeing sleeping in the pots all the time. And then look at this one. What's up? You had a hard day? You been working hard? What's going on, huh? What you say, they ain't treating you right at work? Okay, I get it. And then this the one that tore up my watermelon plant. Don't be running down with your little cute self. Look at this little mitten on his foot. Let me see. All right, so there's my mint. That's spearmint. Come on, zoom out all the way. There we go. That's spearmint growing right there. And the way you can tell from spearmint versus peppermint, spearmint has the pointed leaf, and peppermint has more of a rounded leaf. But yeah, that's my yard, y'all. This is what we do out here. Gotta use that space to your advantage. Use what you got to get what you want. Ain't that what they said? So that's what we doing out here. Using what we got to get what we want. And I got, wait until y'all see. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna put it in a I think I'm gonna put it in a reel. I'm gonna show y'all the harvest from the day. Well, hello. See, I knew he was gonna go running. I'm about to water all this stuff in a little bit, but I'm gonna show y'all the harvest for the day. in just a little bit. But yeah, this is what we doing out here, y'all. This is my garden. One green space at a time. Remember, check out the website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. Drop any comments or questions that you might have below. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like and share, tell a friend. And I will see y'all on the next live. There go those babies. So yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all on the next live. And I'll see y'all in actually about a month or so. In about a month or so, I'm gonna show y'all how the squash and everything is doing. So check back in about a month. Check out my website, MikeTheUniversalArtist.com. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As usual, y'all, love yourself, love one another, and keep growing for a better tomorrow. See y'all in the next live.